Hey, how's it going, everybody? This is Tyler from the Quorra Show. It's been a while. No baby yet, but should be soon. Obviously, a lot of stuff's happening with Electroneum prices going up. I knew it would. Like I told you guys, you gotta trust the team, trust Richard Els, trust what they're doing, and we'll all get what we want. Right, is what I used to say. Hope you guys are staying safe, by the way, with all these, with all the stuff happening around the world. YouTube doesn't like the word, so I can't say it. But I have so we all got the email, right? And we know that they're going to be changing some things. Phase 2, they're calling it, which is exciting because it's a little bit like Marvel, the Marvel, the movies, where they had Phase 1, and then you ended like with Avengers, like it had that nice big end, right? Now we're starting Phase 2, and then they had Avengers 2, and then Phase 3, and then it was this big sort of finale, but not quite a finale, with Infinity War and Endgame. And I kind of like how they're saying, now we're starting Phase 2 for Electroneum. That's pretty exciting, and really, it's pretty accurate because with the launch of AnyTask, and so far, I'd say it's pretty successful. But with all these top-ups, just, the little things that they've done, it does seem like all of a sudden there is, now we have in reach that mass adoption. Just like the recent app update. I mean, at least for me in the United States, when you're in the wallet, which I love that. I don't know about you guys, but how the design looks, that UI or UX. I like that a lot. Shows you the balance, shows you here's where you can spend your ETN, like here's the top-ups you could do, and then it also shows you like mobile top-ups. I assume it's going to say utilities and maybe like local or something. So basically, here's how much you have, here's where you can spend it, and here's some other things. Here's different categories you could spend your ETN at. They launched ETN everywhere. That site's a lot better than I thought it was going to be. I just didn't know what to expect. I like it. Core merch were on there. But anyway, yeah, it's kind of like, we got AnyTasks is out. ETN Everywhere is now out. ETNDonate.com, check that out too. That's pretty interesting. I like to hear like the details on that. The app update, just a lot, just the more top-ups. It very much does kind of seem like, we are at this new point where it's almost like not a new beginning, but in a way it is like a new beginning with what has been established. Like now that we have that established, what do we do next? Like what comes next? We had Avengers. Now we have to have Avengers 2, right? And then you can assume Taskful is going to be part of that. The new way that they're going to do the reward system is going to be a part of that. More NGOs. One of the national banks, like there's going to be more. And then eventually, maybe it's 2 years from now or whatever, then we're in Phase 3. What is Phase 3 going to be? Probably that's mass adoption. Mass adoption is probably achieved on, this is my prediction. Mass adoption is probably, mass adoption, whatever you might consider that. Mr. Els is probably going to consider something different than you. I'm going to listen to him because he seems to know what he's doing. But I mean, it's probably over 100 million people is mass adoption, and he probably thinks that as well. And then like a much lower rank, probably in the top 10. And then when we have that, that's the end of Phase 2. Now I move into Phase 3, where how do we get even more? How do we reach hundreds of millions of people? That'll be Phase 3. That's my assumption. But anyway, so I want to show you guys this because I made this graphic. I kind of just teased it a little bit ago. I don't know if this is what they're going to do. I want to say that. People like to say I know things. I don't. Sometimes I am right, and sometimes I'm wrong. But this is my thought, and I've been thinking this anyway, that maybe, the ETN rewards, there's a lot of rewards that they set aside, and that does not help with the supply, and I know Mr. Els in an interview kind of talked about that. Price would probably be a little bit better if we didn't have so much set aside for that. Now, I thought of this, and I even hate to say this to you, I have been playing Pokemon Go. I know. I don't know what happened. with the shutdown, I just started. We're going on walks. I'm sorry, but I've been playing Pokemon Go, and I started to get some different ideas because I was like, well, when Task School comes out, any task is out over 3,000 tasks. It needs to be more, and obviously it will be more. The problem was or is, and I've said this sometimes privately, the issue is we're dealing with not dealing with, I don't want to use that word, we're working with the unbanked now. They're part of our world now. A lot of the unbanked, some do, but a lot of the unbanked that want to earn more, they don't have digital skills. And yes, Task School will be there, but what will really be the incentive for them to learn these digital skills? So that's when you're trying to learn something new and it's like totally new and you have no idea. You're hesitant, you're kind of nervous to do it. So there's going to be unbanked that they'd be like, I really would like to learn these digital skills to sell them on any tasks and earn even more ETN because it'll improve my life. But I'm kind of nervous because I just feel like I might not be able to do it, and there's really no reason. It would be good, but there's nothing. I'm not really gonna get anything out of it if there's no way for me to. Maybe I won't be good enough or whatever. You know what I mean? Like I think you know what I mean. When it's new, you're hesitant. So I thought of, what if they ended ETN rewards and converted ETN rewards to be task school based, to be course based, so that they pay you in ETN rewards to take a class, to take a course, whatever they choose to call it. So you're going to look at this. So ETN rewards, this is my prediction of what phase 2 is going to be. Not all, but some of it. At least for the ETN rewards aspect. ETN rewards is going to become course rewards by Task School. And the app's still going to be very much the same. It's still going to act as a wallet, top-ups, all of that. But the difference is going to be you're not going to be earning rewards on the app. You're going to be earning rewards based off of how many courses or when you complete a course on Task School. For every course you complete, maybe you get 100 ETN or 50 ETN. And then it's going to show you like here's your reward balance so far. I don't know why I said 4. And then take a course that would act as a link to Task School for you to take a new course. Then I was like, well, that is an incentive. They're paying me to learn a digital skill. The more digital skills I learn only improves me. It only allows me to be able to do more. And I'm also getting paid to do it. And then I could take my knowledge that I learned, the new knowledge I have, and I could go on any tasks, sell a task, sell a logo, wallpaper, whatever I feel like I'm strong at, and earn even more. So I was paid, I was incentivized to take a course, and now because I took that course and I have these new skills, I can go on any tasks and I can sell that skill and earn even more. And then that ETN that I earn is on this app, this wallet app, and from right there I can pay for my phone, I can pay for my utilities. That sounds pretty cool. And again, obviously I came up with it, so of course I think it's cool. But let me know what you guys think. So then with the Pokemon Go, I was like, well, how can we take this a little step further to have even slightly more incentive? And so I said, it would be pretty cool if there was a rank, kind of make a game out of it. And I know a lot of you guys really wish there was like a game aspect. So you have Task School rank XP. So every time you take a course or you complete a course, you gain a little bit XP. And then you could, then you're going higher in the ranks, right? And maybe there's these bonus tasks, or maybe like you hit rank 10 and you get, hey, here's an extra 100 ETN. Great job. That was a lot of courses. Maybe that's 50 courses you had to take. That's a lot of knowledge that you're getting there. So then as you can see, bonus task complete. It's like a little button. You click that, boom. Now you're getting maybe 100 ETN. Here's another bonus. Complete 10 tasks. Once you do that, it would turn into that yellow little bonus task complete button. Boom. Here's another 100 ETN or 50 ETN. So that's what I'm thinking. Because remember, they were going to do a game in the first place. They got away from it, and I think that's a good thing. But I feel like you can kind of make it fun. They're already doing the rewards for like, hey, complete this, complete that, complete that. when you sign up, and then here's like 25, 25, 25. So they're already kind of doing that, like the incentive. So rolling that in, like, hey, if you take this many courses, you're going to get even more. You're going to get a little bonus. I don't know. I feel like that's pretty cool. I think they'd be able to reduce the supply, at least in my opinion. They'd be able to reduce the supply because I don't think as many people. I mean, right now we have, and this is the issue. Right now there's over 300,000, which is all new. It's a new all-time high for the ETN reward earners. I don't think, well, not at least right away. I don't think there would be like 300,000 people that want to continuously take these courses to learn digital skills. I think because right now it's so easy to click just extend that there's a lot of people. But if you actually had to have them take a course to earn it, I think you'd have far less people do it. That's not necessarily a bad thing, again, because now you could reduce the supply. The people who are willing to do it are actually benefiting from it because they're using both of your platforms. If you're learning a digital skill, why wouldn't you say, well, hey, even if I sold one logo every 2 months, I'm still going to earn a little bit of money. I'm still going to earn a little bit of ETN. So, hey, why not? So they're paying me to take the course. I got nothing to lose. I'll just list a task. If I sell it, I'll make some money on any task. So those are people who are actually going to use the platform, and that's what we really want. That's what we mean by like mass adoption anyway, is people who, they're not just there to make money, to become rich and buy Lambos and alligators at the gate. What they really want, which some of you will do, and that's pretty cool, take pictures, I want to see that. But it's really, please, I do want to see that. But what we want from mass adoption is people who actually use the platforms. By doing that, you're going to kind of weed out the people who, again, they're still going to, the people who are buying ETN are still going to buy ETN because you're going to have a much more solid group who actually use the platform, and that's how you have true growth. That's what we want. So that's, again, this is just my idea. This is not official. If I'm right, maybe I'm just psychic. I already said I'm kind of intuitive, so it's possible. I don't think this is what they'll do, but this is just kind of came in my head, and then playing Pokemon Go kind of added some extra elements. So if we're right, maybe we'll talk about that. That would be pretty cool. But let me know, what do you guys think of my idea for phase 2, at least for changing ETN rewards? Sorry for all those pop-ups there. Changing ETN rewards to course rewards by Task School. I'll see you guys again. Just been busy, but I'll be popping in every once in a while with a video. So hit that like button, subscribe to the Quorra Show, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.